What's up, everybody? What's up, happy people? This is BGFX Legend once again. So I'm pretty sure that you have heard about the the term Forex trading through your friends or through YouTube or any social media platforms, and you're really keen to know exactly what Forex trading is. And you've been trying to gather information as much as you can so that you can finish yourself and be part of the move, the Forex trading move, right? So it's very simple. In this video, I'll make it simple for you to understand the basics and the fundamentals of Forex trading. So, what is Forex trading? Basically, did you know that Forex trading is actually part of your day-to-day life? Whether you know it or not, it affects your day-to-day activities, from paying your rentals, buying food, traveling, paying your school fees, and so forth. You have been part of the Forex trading chain. It's only that you didn't know about it. And all these things that we enjoy on a day-to-day basis basically are all made possible through Forex trading. Either you go buy yourself a cup of coffee, you go to eat in a restaurant, you travel by air or by bus, you're going to pay, you're doing business, you're paying for a certain service, you're going to be part of the Forex trading chain. So it's simple, but I'm going to go deeper to try and give you a clear perspective, a clear understanding, or a basic understanding that you are going to take somebody who's 5-year-old or 4 years old, and you can actually break down Forex trading to them and they will understand. So the word Forex trading actually comes from the term foreign exchange, and it is used to refer to the Forex it is used to refer to the foreign exchange market, which is the largest market in the world. Let me repeat that. Foreign exchange market, which is the largest market in the world. This is by far the largest market in the world of all the markets that you actually know. Forex trading is simply the act of changing one currency to another for various reasons like business, tourism, traveling, etc. Right? You're just exchanging currencies for either services or for business or for any sort of activity that you are doing. So, for example, you're traveling from the United States to Britain to do business. One has to exchange the US dollar to British pounds, either at the airport or at the bank, right? So that's simply foreign exchange. So for the amount of US dollars that you have, you're going to be given an equivalent amount of the British pound, right? That's foreign exchange. It's very simple. Now, the foreign exchange market is the largest financial market in the world. And according to the latest data, about $7.5 trillion is traded per day globally, $6 to $7.5 trillion. This market is bigger than all stock markets combined. That is the Forex market, right? The Forex market is a cap of about $7.5 trillion per day. And then we have the stock market, New York Stock Exchange, which is usually around 20 to 22.4 billion dollars. We have the Tokyo Stock Exchange, which is about 16 to 18.9 to 20 billion dollars per day. And then we have the London Stock Exchange, which ranges between 5 billion to 7.2 billion. So we can all see from this data that the Forex market is by far the biggest market, even if we combine all the stock exchange or the stock markets, right? So I'm sure that in your head, you're actually now thinking, so if there's $7.5 trillion, can I not get a piece of the pie? Yes, you can get a piece of the pie, which is why there are people like ourselves as Forex traders or retail traders. So it's very quite interesting actually, because at first, before I started trading, I thought maybe the other markets like the oil markets or the gold market is going to be bigger, but you'll be surprised that the oil market, the gold market is also part of like the Forex trading market. And it's really quite interesting. And you and me can actually participate in this market. That's that's a very important and quite interesting point to note, right? So when do we trade the markets? So the Forex exchange market or Forex trading market, right? It runs from Sunday to Friday, right? It runs from Sunday to Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 24 hours, right? So it's going to open at 5 p.m. on Sunday, Standard Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Sunday, Standard Eastern Time, and it will close on Friday, 5 p.m. Standard Eastern Time. Obviously, you would have to tally these times based off of your time zone, right? It's very simple. So, which means from Sunday evening or to Monday, you are going to be trading 24 hours, it will be running. But obviously, there are times where we have the highest volumes, which are we have sessions like the London session, the New York session, the London and the New York session. Now, location of the Forex market. And I'm pretty sure that now you're asking yourself, okay, now that I understand there's something called the Forex market or the Forex exchange market, where is the central bank or the central office, or where is the central place where it is being governed? Unfortunately or fortunate enough, Forex market is a decentralized system that is found everywhere. It is everywhere. We have countries with currencies, the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, London, the United Kingdom, Germany, all these countries, they have their own currency pair. So we cannot actually centralize the market. So you and me, this is actually good news, because we don't have to travel to go to a certain place for us to be part of the Forex, the foreign exchange market. Now, who are the major players in the market? So the major players actually are central banks and governments are actually trading against each other, or actually implementing currency policies, certain policies like inflation, your consumer indexes or consumer indices, employment figures. They'll be manipulating this data to sort of like improve their economy, to improve the livelihoods of people around that economy. So the central banks, they are actually the owners of these currencies. We have brokers. So a broker is basically an intermediate, or should I say, a broker is that person who's standing in between you and the market, right? They'll give you access, just like the bank, they give us access into the banking system, right? So we also have dealers, hedge funds or private funds, and all these other companies that are within the trading community or within the trading industry that are moving large figures or large money. Then we have you and me, my friend, the retail traders, who are trading behind your laptop, behind your phone, with your small account or a big account, with your gadget, with your devices. We are the retail traders. We are not really the bigger players, but we are also part of the system, right? So these are the major players, and other players that I've actually not included, but these are the major players of the Forex market. So which means if you are a trader, you really want to know what is happening with the central bank of a certain currency, the kind of brokers that are there, the dealers that are there. You don't really need to go deeper, but it's part of the information that you need as a trader to be a well-informed investor or trader. Now, so how do we read our currencies? So our currencies are actually classified according to the ISO or International Standard Organization 3-letter code, right? So you have a 3-letter code. So for each and every country, they have their own 3-letter code, right? So looking at this page, we can see that we have JPY here, JPY, which simply means the Japanese yen. So the JPY, we can see that we have a 3-letter word. We have the J, P, and then the Y, right? Japanese yen. We have the US dollar, USD, which is the American dollar. We have GBP, which is the British pound. We have the ZAR, which is the South African rand. We have the AUD, AUD, which is the Australian dollar. We have the NZD, which is the New Zealand dollar. The CAD, which is the Canadian dollar. The Euro, which is the Euro, right? So these are basically some of the currencies that you're going to come across, or that you're going to see within the periphery of the trading or the foreign exchange market, right? So these are just codes. You don't have to claim these things. You don't have to be stressed about, but you just need to know, okay, if I see JPY, it means the Japanese yen. If I see USD, it means I'm trading with the United States dollar. If I'm seeing GBP, it means I'm trading the British pound, ZAR, the South African rand, the AUD. There are so many that I've actually not included here. So basically, these are the codes, or the codes rather, that we are going to use within the market. Now, let's get to the currency pairs themselves, right? The currency pairs themselves. Now, currencies are traded in pairs. So you are basically buying one currency while selling another at the same time, right? It's sort of like when you're actually a trader, just think about it. The same way you would exchange your currency when you travel to another country, it's almost the same thing that you're going to do when you're trading these currencies. But the only thing is that you're not holding the physical actual fiat or the actual currencies, right? So let's say I have USD, which is one currency. Remember the 3-letter code, right? The ISO code. I have USD here. I have USD right there. Let me just pick a different color. I have the USD right there. And then I have a card. So all these together, both of these currencies, it makes up a currency pair, which is the USD card. So what it means is that I'm trading the US dollar against the card. USD JPY, I'm trading the United States dollar against the Japanese yen. GBP USD, I'm trading the Great British Pound against the United States dollar. So these are currency pairs. You are going to see these pairs more often on your trading platforms. So on your trading platforms, you are going to see these pairs already arranged this way. So your duty as a trader is simply to pick the pair that you want to trade, and then you're going to trade, right? So let's go to the next point. Now, while we are still at it, understanding the currency pairs, when we have a currency pair, let's take, for example, the USD JPY, or the United States dollar, and the Japanese yen. You have what we call a base currency, which is the first currency, the first pair, or the first currency that we have on the pair, right? And then we have what we call a court currency, or the counter currency that we have. So that's how you actually read. We have the base currency, which is the first one, and then we have the counter currency, which is the second one, or you can call it a court currency. Now, when you look at price, or when you're looking at your platforms, I'm going to do a video where I'll bring out a trading platform like a MetaTrader 4 or 5, and I'll show you the readings and how price will be actually fluctuating, and the figures, talk about the 4-figure, 5-figure code, and how you can actually read it, right? But the first thing that I just want you guys to understand is, let's say, for example, we have the Great British Pound against the US dollar. So what it simply means is that for every 1 pound, right? Let's go back to the previous page. There we go. So what we are simply saying is this: for every 1 pound that we have, we are going to get 1.2477 US dollars, right? So when you're reading price, these pairs per price point, you are going to see that there will be sort of like a price value right on the vertical line. Let's say this is your chart, right? You're going to see like a price value right here, okay? So for example, 1.2477. So what it means is that for every 1 pound, you are going to be exchanging to be given 1.2477 US dollar, right? So when you are reading this page now, it's going to come as GBP USD is equivalent to 1.2477. So there is a silent one, or in other words, an invisible one here, right? And then you see the overall value that you're going to see right there. So that's how you read price in a simple term. For every 1 pound, we are going to get 1.2477 GBP, right? So let's continue. Now, let's take, for example, you are selling the GBP USD, or you are shorting the GBP USD. So what it simply means is that if I'm selling GBP USD, I'm going to be selling this while the pound, I'm expecting the pound to drop while the United States dollar to actually appreciate in value. So I'm expecting to what? If I say I'm shorting or I'm selling, I'm expecting the pound to depreciate. Let me just start again. If I'm shorting the pound USD, I'm expecting the pound to depreciate in value while the quote currency, remember this is the base, right? So the quote is going to do the opposite of the base currency. So the quote, I'm expecting the US dollar to appreciate in value or to buy. Same applies here. I have GBP USD and I want to long or I want to buy. I'm expecting the pound to appreciate in value or to buy while the United States dollar is depreciating in value. So it's as simple as that. That's how you profit in the markets, right? So let's continue to the next page. Now, these are the major currency pairs that we have in the markets. These are the most cheapest with the highest volume when you want to trade, when you're starting out your trading journey, right? We have NZD-USD, which is the New Zealand dollar against the Australian dollar. And then we have the Euro-USD, which is the euro against the United States dollar, USD-JPY, United States against the Japanese yen, GBP-USD, pound versus USD, USD-CHF, United States against the Swiss franc, and then USD-CAD, United States dollar against the Canadian dollar, AUD-USD, the Australian dollar against the United States dollar. So these are the major currency pairs with the highest volume, the most traded pairs on the markets, on the planet. And when you're starting out, you want to make sure that you understand these. But I'm sure you can see with these currency pairs, the most common pair that we have is the United States dollar. So you also need to know what's happening with the United States economy, what drives the USD, why price tend to change. You can see the US dollar is the biggest currency pair that is traded across the world, or the biggest currency that is traded. I believe that's why it has so much value actually. And yeah. So now, how do I start trading? Maybe you're thinking of starting, or if you already started, or these are the main three things that you need. You need the internet. You need to have a good gadget in the form. You need to have a good gadget in the form of a phone or computer and a strong network connection. This means you can trade from anywhere in the world. Number two, you need a broker. For you to access the Forex trading market as a retail trader, you need to have a brokerage account. You need to open an account, a trading account with a broker. You can open an account with a broker of your choice, but you want to make sure that they are well regulated. Then knowledge, number three, this is the most important aspect. Many people, they usually ask me, so how do I start trading? How much do I need to start with? Before you can even think about how much you need to start with, you need to have proper knowledge. Because if you start with lack of information, or if you start thinking that you now know when you actually don't know, you're going to lose all you have. So before anything, you need to acquire proper knowledge of the markets for you to trade successfully. Just like any other profession, it takes time, dedication, and hard working and hard work to actually be proficient enough to trade. So I would advise that you join a trading community to speed up your learning process. Now, who are we? We are BGFX, or Blue Gold Aura FX Trading Academy. So what we do is we are in the business of trading and also in the business of mentoring traders around the world. We have an A to Z detailed Forex trading or Forex education that is from the beginner to advanced level. BGFX program is tailored to teach you strategies and concepts to become a professionally profitable trader. We also have a community of like-minded people. We have students across the world you can actually network with, learn with, and trade with. This will shape you to become a powerful trader. Number three, we also have what is called the Funded Traders Club that is designed to help traders to acquire funding once you have the skill from various prop firms using our strategies. We want our traders to become 6 to 7 and 8 figure traders. We also have what we call a road to multiple figures designed for beginners, intermediate to advanced traders looking for an accelerated way to profitable trading in the Forex markets. We also have Forex Advanced Trading series that consists of at least 100 videos with more than 1,000 watching hours with a full roadmap to consistency trading professionally. You can watch them anywhere at any time. Our BGFX team and community are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to assist you online. We thrive for excellence and want to give you the best service. Now, and I'm sure that you have seen a lot of screenshots online where people are trading. So for those of you who do not understand, this is basically some screenshots that we have taken from some of our trades and some of our student trades. So right on the left here, what we have is a screenshot of trades that were running at the time. The account balance was 15,000 and 400, around 15,400. Let me just count the colors. It was around 15,049. So trades were taken on what is. So what is our here? We have XAU, which is simply gold. That's the pair gold. That's how actually we're going to see gold in the market. So these were trades of gold that were on highs, and student was running $2,454 in profits, right? Same applies on the left here. We have a pay NDX USD. So this is your base NDX, and then USD is your counter currency, right? And the account balance was 1,000. The profits were 533. So our strategy and concepts actually allows us to get into trades with high risk to reward ratio and minimum drawdowns, aka sniper trades. And because of that, one is able to flip accounts, though we teach proper risk management rules. So let's get to the next page. You're going to see also the instruments that we trade. We also trade synthetic indices. So this is also a special kind of a market. It's not actually the Forex market, but we trade, they are called synthetic indices or volatility indices. So these are screenshots of trades running. On this left, on the left side, we have volatility 75 index, and the account balance was $26. And then at the time that we took this screenshot, the profits were around $410 on a sell trade. Same applies this one, $38 account balance. At the time that we took this screenshot, we were running 334 in profits. So these are some of the instruments that we trade. And if you're interested, you can click the links in bio to know more about our trading. So if you also want to follow us on our socials, you can follow us on our Instagram, and on Instagram, that's where I post I post a lot about trading, a lot about reels, and everything that I can actually, I feel like I want to share with the trading community. So if you feel like you want to join us, you can actually follow me at BlueGoldAura_FX. And also, if you want to contact us for business and for trading or for mentorship as well, you can follow us on Instagram, or you can visit us on www.bluegoldAuraFX.com or email at bluegoldAura@gmail.com or Facebook BlueGoldAuraFX. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy that you love this. Please make sure, if you love this video, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Share this video to as many people and click the notification bell so that you get as much information as you can from BGFX. So ladies and gentlemen, this is BGFX Legend. A peace.